Here's Chris Paul on the perimeter. Looney comes to set a pick for him, and then from there, CP3 goes into point guard mode, dribbles the rock into the paint, then drops one of his famous mid-range shots that's made him a household name over the past decade. If you know NBA basketball, then you know that these types of shots from CP3 have like 1,000% accuracy rate. And, well, after that shot, the Warriors were up 50-32 against the Los Angeles Lakers. 50-32. I've been saying this all summer, but the 2024 Warriors have improved their roster significantly. And while everyone has been talking nonstop about the new juggernauts in the league, like the Bucks, the Celtics, the Suns, and the Nuggets, the team from the Bay Area just gave the NBA world a glimpse of what's soon to come. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the scary truth about what the Warriors just did. If there was one thing the 2023 Warriors lacked, it was versatility. And in that second-round series against the Lakers, the obvious became obvious. Outside of the three-point shots by their guards, outside of the occasional drive to the rim, the Warriors didn't really have much angles of attack. And Steph Curry himself said this during that Game 6 post-game interview.
They were trying to take away certain things, and it worked. We didn't have a change-up pitch to throw.
Well, I'm here today to tell you that a change of pitch is not going to be a problem in 2024, because through small, subtle off-season moves, the Warriors have retooled their roster completely. And now, well, versatility is one of their strengths. And just to show you what I mean, I'll go over 3 new pitches the Warriors could throw in 2024 that just weren't there last season. I already showed you the brilliance of Chris Paul's magical mid-range earlier, but that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what he brings to the table. You see, every time he brings the rock down the lane, which is quite often, there's another threat that looms behind his wizardry, and you might remember this from his days with the Clippers.
Here comes Chris Paul. The lob. Again! Oh, what a monster!
My goodness, guys, that was nasty. But yeah, his ability to find the seams and deliver on-point lobs is second to nobody. And in this play here, he did a 1-5 pick and roll with Kevon Looney, and though Looney couldn't finish emphatically above the rim, it was still picture perfect and a foreshadow of what's soon to come. Defenses have to respect CP3's ability to shoot the mid-range, and that opens up the lob, which is something the Warriors never had last year. Then, the scary truth about this is, once the actual season starts, he's going to be playing with the likes of Jonathan Kuminga and Trace Jackson-Davis, 2 young studs whose athleticism are unreal. So, it ain't just going to be Splash City anymore. San Francisco might just turn into the new Lob City. Another new angle of attack the Warriors will have is their ability to stretch the floor at the center position. And here's what I mean. In this semi-transition play, Kuminga passes it to Dario Saric, who's coming down the middle. Upon realizing he's like wide open, Dario doesn't hesitate for a second. It's like a practice drill for him practically. And the same thing happened again here. Saric catches the ball on the perimeter, finds that no one's guarding him, then just shoots that rock like he's Steph Curry or something. You know, last season with the OKC Thunder, the 6'10" Croatian center shot the 3 ball at near 40%. But the truth is, with all the wide open threes he'll get this year in the Warriors system, he's going to have an all-you-can-eat feast from beyond the arc, and perhaps have the best shooting year of his career. And you know what that'll do? Well, I can tell you, but I'd rather show you. So look here. Because Saric is on the perimeter and is a three-point threat, Christian Wood, the rim protector for the Lakers, had to respect his shot and defend him a bit closer to the outside line. And as a result, it gave Moses Moody the perfect opportunity to attack an unprotected rim. This is going to make players like Steph Curry, Chris Paul, and Klay Thompson that much more dangerous, as it'll give more room to operate in the paint. But back to the topic on hand here. Another new area of attack the Warriors are going to have is that Kevin Durant-like mid-range pull-up. Yeah, I ain't kidding, guys. I'm talking about one of the latest Warriors acquisition, Rudy Gay. Standing at 6'8", Rudy has a smooth shooting stroke that's not easy to defend, and man, are his shots like butter or what? Well, he just did this again wearing a Warriors uniform, and the thing is, I understand Rudy's like 37 years old now, and the Warriors probably can't expect his monster dunks anymore, but if he could just come in off the bench for like 10 minutes per game and shoot a highly efficient mid-range jumper like he's been doing his whole career, just think of what that'd do for the non-Curry minutes. Are the Warriors going to finally be able to increase the lead while number 30's on the bench? Versatility is what the Warriors are going to have in 2024, and they aren't going to be short of weapons, especially when they have a third-year Kuminga. Not a first year, not a second year, but a third-year Kuminga. He knows the system now, he's worked on his fundamentals, and I sense a big year coming for the former number 7 overall pick. You know, in that game against the Lakers, get a load of this. 24 points from the field, 8 rebounds, 67% from the field, 50% from deep, and 80% from the free throw line. For that game, he had a game high in both points and rebounds. And y'all probably saw this dunk, but did y'all see AD's and LeBron's reaction to it? Sheesh, guys. I ain't a pro body language reader or anything like that, but if you asked me, the expressions they exhibited there is like saying, this kid's gonna be a problem. You know, at the moment, the Warriors are truly trying to turn Kuminga into a monster. Like, when a reporter asked him why he was able to make such an impact on the boards, here's what he had to say.
If I don't do it in practice, they're going to stop practice. And so it's been a consistent thing every single day.
If he doesn't crash the boards in practice, they stop the practice, is what he just said. Man, I'm sensing he could really be turning into a beast, similar to how LeBron was when he was younger. Then, to add even more smoke to this fire, Kuminga will be playing alongside Chris Paul, who could throw lobs. He'll be playing alongside Dario Saric, who can open up the lane. And the cherry on top is, it'll be opposing teams' benches that he'll be mainly playing against. And here's a scary food for thought. If Kuminga can do stuff like this against Anthony Davis, a 6'10" beast who has been selected to 4 all-defensive teams, just think about what he'll be able to do to the bench unit of opposing teams. It's clear that Kuminga has grown by leaps and bounds over the offseason, and the truth is, Chris Paul is going to just continue to make him better and better as the 82-game season progresses, just like how he's done countless times before with other young players. I foresee all-NBA flashes from the young 21-year-old in 2024. And speaking of young, the Warriors really are going to have depth this year. I mean, not only Kuminga, but Moody is in his 3rd year now, and then there's also the new rookie Brandon, who not only looks like, but plays like Dante DiVincenzo. There's also Trace Jackson Davis, Gary Payton II, Lester Quinones, Usman Garuba. This team is deep. And while some of these players may not play in the playoffs, they're good enough to let Curry and the starters rest during the regular season, which is going to be paramount for a deep postseason run. The only thing the Warriors have to fix is, or what Steph Curry has to fix is, maybe not stand on the sidelines when he should be sitting on the bench.